Well, let's take a look at the tail of the tape. The champion, Delgado, 35 years of age, 24 years young for Patron. The official weight, 143.6 for the champ, 144.4 for Patron. The official height, 5'6" for El Cebollero, 5'7" for Patron. Official record, 12-6 for the champ. 10 wins, 1 loss for Patron. The heavy favorite, the champ from San Jose, Costa Rica. Of course, make sure you look at the team Mexico.mx for the betting odds. Mexico versus Costa Rica coming right up.
And Delgado is the favorite, according to the books at Team Mexico. Let's get ready for our official introduction, who I'm sure is going to be electric. Felipe de Maria, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the big fight of the night. Señoras y señores, esta es la pelea estelar de la noche y es traído a ustedes por Transforming Lives, Amistad, Préstamos Relámpago y TeamMexico.mx, la casa oficial de apuestas de LUX Fight League. All fights are sanctioned by. Todos los combates son supervisados por la Comisión Sancionadora Profesional de Artes Marciales Mixtas de México. Comisionada Sandra Ivette Brígido. Los jueces, the judges, Edgar López, Mayra Arce y Gerardo Cruz. The third inside the cage, la tercera sobre la jaula, Daniela Modad. And because there is no better place than here and no better time than now, here we go. Puebla, deja que el mundo te escuche. We are live and alive from Teatro Explanada Puebla in Puebla, Mexico, for all the people in attendance and every single MMA fan watching around the planet. Cuando la jaula cierra sus puertas y surge la máxima competencia, it's LUX time. 5 rounds for the undisputed LUX Fight League Featherweight Championship of the World. 5 asaltos por el título mundial de peso pluma de LUX Fight League. Presentando primero en la esquina blanca, un especialista en Jiu-Jitsu, récord profesional, 10 ganadas, 1 perdida, una altura de 1,76 m, peso oficial 144.4 libras. Presenting now, on the white corner, he's a Jiu-Jitsu fighter, pro record of 10 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and official weight 144.4 pounds. Fighting straight out of Puebla, Mexico. He is the challenger, Francesco BabyFace Patron. Su oponente, al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en Jiu-Jitsu, récord profesional, 12 ganadas, 6 perdidas, una altura de 1,75 m, peso oficial 143.6 libras. Presenting now, on the black corner, he's a Jiu-Jitsu fighter, pro record of 12 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and official weight 143.6 pounds. Presenting the one, the only, he is the king of the LUX Fight League Featherweight Division, presenting the pride of San Jose, Costa Rica, the champion, Edgar, el Cebollero, Delgado.
Man, Felipe meant serious business right there. For a moment,
Yeah.
I thought he was going to square up with Cebollero. Great job by Felipe.
Great job from the man, Felipe de Maria.
Wow. All right, let's get serious here. Is this fight going to go 5 rounds?
You know it's interesting because I'm seeing Cebollero much bigger than Francisco Patron, man. And I'm just kind of like, whoa, dude. It's a big size difference. See how that's going to play out here in this fight.
All righty. Fighters are ready, ref is ready, and we are ready. Welcome to our main event of the evening. Here inside the black and gold cage, this is LUX Fight League 39. And what a way to finish things off. Edgar Cebollero Delgado, the champion, defending his belt for the first time against hot prospect from Puebla, Francesco "BabyFace" Patron. Alex, what can we expect from this bout?
Well, it's interesting. We've got a southpaw versus an orthodox here. The champs standing in the southpaw stance. It's the right hand forward. And you see BabyFace Patron's kind of leaning in with his head already. He's got to watch out for the high left kick.
Patron dodging the punch, however, Cebollero recovers quickly, is able to get the takedown. And now it's time to see how Patron can work off his guard.
And let me tell you, dude, Cebollero's no slouch on the ground, man. He is tough on the ground.
Yeah, his ground and pound is tremendous. And it's the way he was able to overcome Emmanuel Rivero to become the third champion in this division. So then again, no Mexican has ever won the belt. We had fighters from Brazil, Venezuela, and Costa Rica winning the featherweight division. Francesco trying to be the first Mexican to raise the belt. But Delgado, once again with the ground and pound, trying to come down strong on Francesco Patron, who for now, he's just neutralizing the punches.
Yeah, avoiding a lot of damage so far from Francisco. Holding the arm, trying to get that angle. There it is, trying to get that arm, isolated it. Get some space, go for the leg.
Oh, good job there from Patron. But look at the slippery, the sneaky Cebollero Delgado, who comes back strong. Able to get some punches in.
You know, it's the thing though, when you go for those leg locks, man, and or you know, you're putting yourself in a lot of risk there. Again, Francisco was able to avoid a lot of damage here. There he is.
Delgado, a veteran of 18 fights, 7 inside the black and gold cage. Even though Patron stood up.
Nice.
Delgado had control for a while, but you know, Patron also a guy that's used to working in the gym with guys like Diego Lopez or Alessandro Costa, who are very proficient in the ground game.
Again, he's got to watch out. Francisco Patron's got to watch out for the champ's left leg here. Oof. He's coming in on his right, on the power hand of the champ. Every time he leans in.
Patron trying to get close there, switching stance to lefty. Good hook right there from Cebollero. Started with an uppercut there.
And it came from like like from the hips, that uppercut.
Oh, wow, sweeping the leg.
You know,
Cebollero Delgado.
We talked about the size disparity. You can already see the punches, you know, from Cebollero are much stronger.
Wow,
Still,
and same thing when they square off.
Still early in the fight, though. We'll see how the cardio Cebollero is going to be here. Oh.
Well, you talked about Francesco getting past the 135-pound division. He had a couple opportunities to fight Marco Beltran because of different circumstances that didn't happen. But now he gets to 145, and when he's looking comfortable, he gets to face this man that's overwhelmingly stronger, at least in paper.
He gets back up. He's got two hands, trying to break apart the grip. And look at this. Cebollero dominating.
Yeah, it's not even close so far. The physical aspect of Cebollero Delgado dominating here in Puebla. Francesco absorbing some damage there. Cebollero looking for the back now.
And look at the way Cebollero's also distributing his weight on Francesco Patron. Making it uncomfortable, always making him work, carrying his weight.
And right behind both fighters, you see Alessandro Costa now fighting the UFC.
There it is.
Look at Patron, getting some hits from his corner.
Nice push on the hips, beautiful. See if it's gonna turn us into a toe hold here.
Yeah.
Patron gets on top now.
Yeah, he took advantage of that to get an advantageous position, but Delgado back up. Let's see if this helps in the momentum. Cebollero has dominating round one.
Oh.
Wow, spinning elbow right there. So that was a good finish from Francesco Patron, but he's gonna need much more to be able to overcome the current champion.
I agree, definitely much more. Give round number 1. It's going to, of course, to Delgado, the champ. All right, look at this. Inside, outside leg kick combinations. We're coming in from Francesco Patron, but they were being swatted here. Look at that, uppercut. And then here's when Francesco goes for that leg lock, misses it. I mean, there's just so much like hip ability of flexibility of the champ. He's very awkward too on his striking.
What's interesting is that both fighters have actually switched weights in route to an opportunity to get a belt. Cebollero Delgado lost a fight against Draco Cosillo at 155. Patron actually missed weight a couple of times going against Beltran, Marco Beltran, in a lower division in 135. Let's see if 145 is the sweet spot for Francesco, but he's having a tough time so far against the current champion, the incumbent Edgar Delgado. This is round number 2. We could go all the way to 5 between Edgar Cebollero Delgado and Francesco Patron. Good combination. And the fans start getting excited here in Puebla.
Excellent counters there from Francesco, anticipating those leg kicks. And the champ lands a couple strikes there of his own.
Oh, good effort there by Francesco, dodging the attack and finally going inside. He hasn't had a clear target. Even though Cebollero looks like a bigger guy, a little flat-footed, he's been good trying to avoid damage so far.
Very, man. They're both standing in the pocket with these combinations.
Yeah, Patron has not had a clear lane so far. That's what he's working on now. Using feints, setups, but Delgado is the one getting the best out of that exchange.
Yeah, he just got clipped right there. The champ is just awkward, man. Look at the way he stands, the way he moves.
Isn't that the way fighters from Costa Rica, the style? I mean, you look at Jorge Calvo at 125. We also had Mandarina Solano, the veteran, coming to fight Diego Lopez for the championship. They'll have this awkward style, flat-footed. They don't seem to have much speed, much power, but you know, they get it from somewhere.
Oh man, he's been tagging him with that left, that fast left. And a lot of that has to do with the placement of the feet. You look at Francesco Patron, he's letting Delgado, you know, have that lead leg on the outside. It's just a perfect straight left hand. It's gonna be there every time on a southpaw. This again.
He got the leg kick, but he ate a punch. Halfway through round number 2. Francesco trying to get inside, a couple of body shots there, but it seems that they didn't do much damage to the champion.
Ooh, that was a chopping kick right there.
Third championship fight for Edgar Cebollero Delgado. He lost at 155 against Draco Cosillo.
Nice takedown.
As he gets a takedown now. Was able to get the title against Emmanuel Rivero at LUX 35, a knockout in round number 3. And Delgado is trying to use his size, but look at Patron.
Oh, nice. Look at the way he takes away the base from the champ.
Yeah, holding on to the right leg.
Nice.
And yeah, Delgado able to get out of that position.
The
90 seconds left.
Just think about the amount of effort that Francesco has been putting to just try to get a one-up on a takedown. I mean, Delgado's very hard to hold down. Great defense. And he's tagging Francesco with, you know, that straight left. And he's got to be careful because, you know, there's that high left kick that's just waiting to come out. from the champ.
Francesco Patron walked into this fight at 10-1. 7-1 inside LUX Fight League. He only lost to Manuel Rivero. As we have an eye poke, Daniela
What was that?
never stopped the fight. She said, keep going.
It was a clean punch, she said.
But now Cebollero able to react quickly.
And gets the back of Patron. Love to see the replay
left
on that one. Wow.
But that's it. That's a lesson to learn. You never stop. You never back down, Alex.
Good call there from Danny. Uh-oh.
20 seconds here in round number 2, and more damage by Edgar Delgado. The champion came ready to work tonight. And it seems like Francesco Patron has nowhere to go around the cage.
He's got to hold on to that arm. Hold on to that arm.
Okay, so 2 dominating rounds from the champion so far. What would Francesco Patron need to do differently to earn some momentum in round number 3?
Yeah, he's got to do some. He's got to do some more damage, man. He's really not. He's really not putting in clean combinations. That's really the problem here. See how he's stepping squared up against a southpaw. He's gonna eat that left hand all day long. Was that a poke? I missed it. Let's watch it one more time, guys.
Where Daniela Modar, who was very close to the action, said right away, no go. Keep on going.
Keep on going. It's a clean punch. Here it is again. Oh. There it is. Oh, these are earlier combinations. And that beautiful takedown by Delgado. You know, there was a little bit of on Patron, he was a little bit wobbly going into his corner.
All right, in round number 3 here. Edgar Delgado, the champion, dominating the fight against contender Francesco Patron. Costa Rica against Mexico here.
Oh, great combination. That's what I'm talking about.
Finally, Patron unleashing his power.
No, but he's got to be careful not to fall into, you know, just a brawl kind of a striking game here. Got to be tactical here to beat a champ.
And for our next event, we're going to Mexico City in 3 weeks, then Monterrey. Mid-March, March 15th to be exact. Can't wait. Oh, wow, look at the uppercut from Cebollero Delgado, once again coming all the way from his hip. Combination there, a quick one from Francesco Patron. Delgado.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, he couldn't get the takedown. And after getting hit and punished, he went for the takedown right away. He's respecting the power of Patron.
And that goes from that like really strong combination that he put in this round.
And the fans in Puebla here going for the hometown hero, BabyFace Patron.
He's got to be careful here.
The fans here at the Auditorio Explanada waiting for Patron to come with the next shot, but it was Delgado once again with that big leg kick.
Yeah, but Patron got in with a nice little left hook.
Delgado again, going to the ground. Good setup right there for the takedown.
And every time he hooks that leg, I'm always thinking that Patron's gonna land awkward on that leg.
And some of the most vicious ground and pound we've ever had in LUX Fight League, courtesy of Edgar Cebollero Delgado.
Dude, and Cebollero hits hard, man. You know, you don't want this guy on top of you. Big elbows, big punches here. Patron's having a lot of trouble with this guy.
Delgado just teeing off and punching away. You know what's interesting? Eric Silva is also in attendance, so we have all 3 featherweight champions here inside the building.
Getting back up. Aborted the mission. That's huge. It takes so much energy to try to get up like that. And you're getting ground and pounded.
Yeah, at least Patron is feeding off the fans here at the Auditorio Explanada. That's, you know, one of the positives so far. There aren't too many, as Delgado has been dominating the fight so far.
Left hook.
Good encounter there inside the pocket. And coming in twice, Edgar Cebollero Delgado.
He got hit twice there. Big time. Oh. That's it.
What happened there? He got
He's
him.
out.
And
He's
that's
out.
it. Edgar Delgado, in surprising and shocking fashion, gets the knockout here with less than a minute left. And that was very interesting because he got hit twice before, but I would love to see the replay and check out the exact moment. But regardless,
I think his knee gave out. Oh man, yeah, so it was from those takedowns. I mentioned something about it, like he keeps hooking on that leg, and during those takedowns, I think it finally just popped.
Wow. I think definitely not the way you want to retain your belt, but still, Delgado was dominating so far.
All right, let's see. Watch his left knee. Right there, that's what I'm talking about, right there. Oh, yeah, see? Every time he did that a couple of times in the fight.
Wow. Yeah,
yeah.
Just couldn't go any longer. But,
wow.
But Alex, then again, I mean,
but he kept hiding it though. That's how awesome this kid was.
A lot
dude.
of credit to Francesco, and he can barely stand up. I don't think he can on his own.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to.
That's
gonna have to be helped out.
That's a torn ACL, maybe.
Oh, that's terrible.
MCL. I think it's the MCL.
Yeah. But, you know, playing devil's advocate, what was going to change going to the championship rounds?
You know,
I mean, did you see anything really happening to overwhelm Delgado?
No, maybe a lucky shot, but that's about it. You know, at that point.
And you know what's really funny, what you were saying before, that we always talk about Delgado as the underdog, right? Oh, what can he bring to the fight? He's the one with the pressure. And once again, he proves everyone that he's a real talent.
Yeah, yeah. Delgado coming in again with a big win for the champ. Oh, yeah, they're bracing the leg. Incredible.
Oh, that's terrible. You know, this is, I mean, you as a fighter know this, Alex. You guys have PhDs in all kinds of medical issues. It's not only losing the fight, but he could be out of commission for a while.
Damn.
Yeah, all the best to Francesco Patron. He's a gladiator, he's a fighter, he's a warrior, and we know his strength. We wish him the best, and hopefully he'll recover quickly. We'll talk to Dr. Rogelio Wagner about it. But in the meantime, it's a sweet and sour moment, but all hail the king. I mean, let's celebrate what Cebollero Delgado has won, and obviously his team comes in. Joe Mendoza, our president, is walking inside the cage with the belt. I mean, you can't take anything away from this champion from Costa Rica.
No, absolutely not, man. He's earned it, man, and he's defending now, defending champ, the undisputed champ.
All right, and who's coming next? Let's go up inside the cage with Felipe.
Señoras y señores, la referee Daniela Modad ha detenido el combate a los 4 minutos con 3 segundos de el tercer asalto. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee stopped the fight at 4 minutes, 3 seconds of the third round to declare the winner by TKO and still the LUX Fight League featherweight champion of the world, Edgar, el Cebollero Delgado.